Hey everyone. Um, I just wanted to say that I was really depressed all day yesterday. Um, the time is 2:27 a.m. Um, and the thing is, I don't know, like I woke up yesterday morning and I went on Facebook, and the thing is, I I saw like Adam West dies. Now, to be honest, I thought it was like one of those pranks that people do like when they're not like heard from again or something, or something would happen. I thought it was one of those, you know, those people that who trolls the internet and whatever. But um, the thing is, I went. Sorry. I went on the internet and I went on Google and I searched up Adam West, and then it turns out that um, he died. That he did. That it wasn't like a fake or anything. You know, it Oh man, I I mean I grew up watching him, and it was really depressing to you know watch him. to, you know, to hear that of his passing. Um, it, it seemed it was saying that for the information that was given, it's saying that he was battling leukemia shortly, you know, and I don't know, it, it's just sad, I mean, yeah, he lived a pretty long life, you know, and I don't know, I'm not sure what else to say about it because it's really depressing. And you know I mean, social 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 networking that social networking sites like Facebook and them, they're just swarming it all day, just putting this thing of us passing all day. And um it just never just really depressing to see that. I was gonna do a video earlier, but you know, much earlier, and you know, I I don't know. I'm really saddened by the news. You I just cannot believe that he's gone. Um, the last time that I met him was at a convention, the Big Apple Comic Con. It was a quite a it was a long it was quite a it was a long time ago actually. Um, and I never really had a camera, back in those days, around that time though. I had a cell phone, uh, T-Mobile My Touch, cell phone. So yeah, that uh he was with Julie Newmar, and they were like signing, they were like taking pictures, they were like doing all that stuff, and I think at some point, like, they were getting a little tired and stuff. But I was like, I can't believe that, that they're here, like I grew up watching them, um, in the 1966 Batman. I mean, I was born in the 80s, and, think, but I remember like when when those shows were coming on and everything, I always loved watching it. I I remember that there was like a Batman cereal and all that back in those days. So sometimes there were times when you know, um, I have that I would eat this, have the cereal while the show was going on and all that stuff. And I remember having like to even kind of like dress up as Batman at one point, and even have a Batman shirt and you know all that other stuff. But it was a lot of fun. You know, um, and it it was, I mean, yeah, it was campy. The show was campy. It was a lot of fun and everything. And he's basically like the third Batman to pass on. You know, um, you know, and but I mean, those times, living through those times and around this time and stuff like that with technology and all that other stuff, it's pretty impressive. You know, just to live through all that, to see how much things have changed and all that other stuff. I um I I just really I just don't know how to get the words out exactly, but it's really hard, seeing it. I mean, I like Michael Keaton as Batman, but I mean, there was a place for Adam West in my heart, and I just you know it's pretty crazy about what happened, about hearing the news and and I didn't this thing was unexpected, yeah. I just didn't really expect to hear someone's passing so early in the morning like that. And I mean, apart from anything else, everything else was fine. But my mind just kept you know going with what happened, and that was with passing. My uh, Adam was passing, and um, I don't know. It's it's really hard. It's basically, I'm not sure how what's going on with his family right now. Um, but my condolences to them. I you know, Oh man, it's 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 really sad. You know. Yeah, I am thinking about his his um his family as well and everything. You know. Um, but yeah, I mean, anyways, at the convention, like, yeah, he did seem pretty like out of it. He seemed pretty tired, you know. And the thing is, like, his agent, he he wasn't really that good of an agent. Like, I think he was like just doing his job, but like, he was trying to talk to me like as if I was like some little kid or something like that, or whatever. But um, the thing is that it it just I don't know. He seemed like to have like an attitude or something that or whatever. But the thing is, like, I was like, you know what? That's I'm just gonna brush that off. You know, I was like here to see Adam West. Uh, the rate I remember it was like $50 for like a photo. You know, um, yeah, it was like it was that much, and I didn't get Julie Newmar's, and I wanted to, you know, um, but I didn't, and thing is, you know, I I just have, I'm like, look, this I just gotta like enjoy the rest of the show and everything like that, because I haven't really been in the Big Apple Comic Con, you know, that that thing was not at the Java Center, it was at some pier, you know, and it was pretty weird to have a convention over there, you know. So yeah, it was pretty crazy, just a lot of fans, you know, a lot of fans going around. They're dressing up. They're doing all that other stuff. And you know, the thing is, I when I got my picture taken, it like the thing wasn't really coming out. The picture wasn't really coming out clear. You know, he had to snap like his agent had to snap like two to three of them, just to try to make it clear, but you just couldn't make it clear because, it wasn't, you know, it was, it was pretty good. It was okay, it was fine. So I was like, that, um, so he was like, yeah, if anything, I might have to charge you on that for extra if you want it to be more perfect and stuff. I was like, no, 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 no. That's all good. I'm good with that. It's all good. So I thanked him. I thanked Adam and everything, and you know, and that was it. But there has been like a few times that he appeared in at the New York Comic Con, and when I, and I saw him. I saw it this time. It wasn't like Julie Newmar he was with the last time. That was like around where um you know, Power Ranger, Power Ranger, uh, Jason David Frank was over there. Um, and the crazy thing was that there was a long, long line, a really huge long line, just for JDF. And if I recall, I think Hulk Hogan was there. He had the boot right next to him, and then you know, and then like a couple boots after was Adam West and Burt Ward, and like his their line wasn't looking so hot, you know, their line was not, and I was like, oh man, you know. So, I mean, I was with my brother and everything like that, and it was kind of like, I feel like I just wanted to go there, you know, maybe talk a little bit, whatever, because their boot was like pretty empty and whatever, and so I felt really sorry for that. But the thing is, we just didn't, and the thing is, I'm sorry for that, you know. Maybe it would have been really cool if, I got it, because there was this thing with like like a group photo with to get your picture taken with both of them, you know, with Adam and Bert, and I think maybe it would have been really cool. They would have been really cool if we pay for half of it and stuff. Like I would pay for to take a picture with Adam, and my brother would take a picture with Bert. Sorry. Um, and you know, just as that. I think they would have been cool with that. It would, we've done a group photo right there. Um, it's just their boot wasn't getting enough love that time, and it was really, really like sad to see, like, yeah, to see that. It's kind of like, oh well, a lot of the fans are into the new gen stuff and these days, and they're just letting go of the old stuff, and you know, um, hmm, and yeah, that was like one of those sad moments. But I mean, you're talking about I'm talking about the conventions in New York and stuff, and it's I don't know, it's been pretty bad, so far, with that because like ever since these things started changing, like it's really hard to get to pre-order, like 4 day passes and stuff. As soon as that stuff just comes right out, like around, well, like I don't know, 12 in the noon, like in noontime or something like that. Uh, it's like all those passes are sold out within like 15 minutes or 30 minutes or something like that, and then it's like get more, I mean, what are you guys doing, you know? And I used to do the 4 day stuff, and and it was way better, way, 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 way better than how it is right now. These days are just like lowering that, they're just and I don't know. Right now, I'm hearing something about it that they're gonna do it again, but I just want to make a phone call or something like that to the Ticketmaster or something like that to find out what's up, what's going on. If I could, if I could buy the passes, in the convention itself, I mean, I think it's better that way, if anything like that, if need be, you know, it, it because that's they used to do that stuff too, right? You could order your passes and stuff like that in the convention when when the event is going on, and all that other stuff, and yeah, but I don't know how it is right now. I don't know. All I know is that yeah, you have like these fan verification and codes or whatever it is, and then for each individual, and it's like you're being queued online, so and it's like when you're in queue, you're on the line, like waiting to get your passes and stuff, to purchase your passes, and the thing is, you're but if you re like reload the thing, and then it's like you going in the back of the line or something like that, so I think that's stupid, you know. I think that's what, and I haven't been gone to the convention since these things started happening, and it made it even more difficult for a lot of fans who wants to go to this and everything like that. And me, myself, like I've been going there since the beginning, since the start of it. Well, I don't, well, I don't think it was the actual start of it. It was probably like afterwards. I can't remember exactly which year it was, but it was, I believe it was like a few. I don't know, I think there was Comic Cons like going on uh, when I was when I was like young or something. I don't know, but yeah. But anyways, um, yeah, it's just that thing when the last time that I did see him. I mean, I did hear some things about him, like but um, I did see him. The last time that I saw him at the convention, and the thing with him and Bert and stuff, it was sad to see that. Uh, you know, then I've been following him on Facebook and everything, and you know, I mean, I remember seeing a few pictures with him, and like it looked like from one of his images on Facebook, like he had like these like it looked like he has so much energy, you know, and yeah, but uh, but seeing him in person was really awesome, you know, and if there was anything, I wish I'd talked to him one last time, and you know, I really wish I did, because see how things are going, things like that, because it's been man, it's just been a depressing day, and um, you know, I just really really saddened by the whole thing, you know. I kind of felt like the same way when Christopher Reeve had passed on, and everything, I mean, he's my favorite Superman. You know, I don't think any other actor could top what he did, and because he when he was Superman, everyone knows what he gave. Just an inspiring, you know, it was like it was really really good, but and you're talking about someone like Adam West, who was perfect for the role of Batman, in his time, and the 1960s and stuff. It was one of those things where it was it's just so cheesy, so all that stuff, you know, crazy, like because the things that he did to like get down to business and all that stuff with him and Bert, and like making them like different excuses, uh with Dick. I think that lady was Dick Grayson's aunt or something, but yeah, you know and it's kind of funny because you know every time you always hear like the bat something, like the bat shock repellents, things of that nature. And um yeah, it was um it was a lot of fun. you know I I have the that set, the DVD set, that whole collection and stuff that came with. I think it came with like a Hot Wheels 1960s Batmobile or something that it had like some button that you could press, something like that. Um, but yeah, like I feel like I want to watch that over. I feel like I want to watch out those seasons again, all three seasons. Um, you know, I feel like I want to watch that Batman movie that they did with um all that stuff, and I also want to watch that animated film and stuff that they did. And I think it was a good thing that they did do it, but and then like the animated film, and it was well done too, and the thing is, I just I don't know, like I was hearing stuff about that they were gonna do like another one, another animated thing with, I think it was supposed to be with Adam. And I was like, oh man, you know, like my mind was setting on that too, because I was like, I can't wait for another one of this, because they really, in that animated film, they really took it seriously. And you could actually feel it, and everything. And I was like, wow, man, it was well done. That animated film was well done. And and I also want to like watch the whole thing with you know the misadventures of Bert and Adam. You know, Return to the Batcave. Man, feel like I want to do that, but yeah, I I I have a Batman tune in this game that's Batman. It's named Batman Returns Keaton, and I'll show him one day. I will show him. But yeah, um, I'm thinking about dressing my that Batman tune up like Adam West as a tribute and stuff. Um, but one thing about this game, you know, DC Universe Online, DCUO, is that they should have come out. I mean, come on, they should have like come out with the classic emblems, like classic Batman emblem. They should have come out with that. They should have come out with everything so you could dress up your character how else you like, with the colors, with whatever. That's what they should have done. They kind of did that with the other emblems in this game, which like the lantern emblems, which was good because it doesn't make any sense about having, just having like a red lantern, a yellow lantern, or even a green lantern ring, and not have the symbol, you know. And the thing is with with the emblem on there, like you could just dress up your character any way you tune any way you want, because the, whatever it is you have and all that stuff, be creative with that, and but I mean, this game has its own like classic emblem, its own bat, its own bat symbol, and they should have released that. The thing with the bat symbol with the yellow oval. You know, I don't know why they didn't, and I would also like to see the cow with the long ears, and something for the females with the hair, the hair coming out of the back, um, like for if you wanted to make Batgirl or something, like Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, they should have put all that in, you know, um, and I think that's what they should do because I've been waiting, especially me, I've been waiting for that kind of thing, like the bat emblem, the classic bat emblem, and yeah, I would have loved to have that, and I'm not worried about anything else, but you know, um, yeah. Uh, so I'm thinking about doing that. Anyway, I'm thinking about doing that. Dressing my Batman tune up. You know, dressing him up like Adam West, how he was. Um, but yeah. Um, and, you know, and I don't know, just 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 I just wish his family well, you know. Um, there's not many words that I could say about that, like I'm not sure what more I could do, more I could do, what more I could say about the situation, you know. I don't know. I sorry. I I'm just really saddened by the news. I hmm. But anyways, I think I'm gonna get going. You know, um, Adam, if you're listening, I just want to say thank you very much. Thank you for sharing your talents. Thank you for everything. I I'm just saddened by hearing about your passing. Um, I wish you lived a lot longer. You know, maybe I don't know. Maybe like the next 5 Batmans. 5 Batman actors if possible, you know? Live around there, if anything. But I sorry, you know, I I just I just feel I don't know. I wish I talked to you that last time, and I regret not doing so. You know, I do regret it. I know it's kind of really it's crazy, man. You know, you just never know what the last what tomorrow will bring, and next thing you know, it just hits you in the face, and you have these regrets and everything. I just, you know, I feel like it's a really good thing that you know that he was Batman. He's, I mean, a lot of people just kept calling him Batman, and like they were saying that that he's the original Batman. You know, but there were others before him, and yeah, there were just two others, and oh man, it's really really sad. It's you know really sad of his passing and everything like that. I just don't know what else to say. You know, I just don't. Yeah. Adam, thank you so much. Thank you for everything of what you've shared. Thank you so much for that. It's been great. It's been a lot of fun. I been really good, about everything, everything, and I do wish your family well. You know, these things they don't get any easier. And I know these things. You know, what is it like to lose a loved one? All that stuff. I don't know. I really am saddened by it. You know, but the words can't just come out. You know, just can't. For some reason. I just sad. Yeah, I don't know. I know that Louis Newmar had posted something. Had said something about it about him. Oh, Uh, I know like a few Batman actors had paid tribute to him, to Adam West. Uh, I didn't really, I don't, I did not really hear anything about Burt Ward, but I think Burt, Burt himself is hurting a lot right now because that's his partner right there. That um, oh man, Adam, it's an honor, been an honor meeting you. Um, I'm just glad that the last time, that last time I didn't get to talk to you at the convention. I didn't, but you were also an inspiration. You know, just I just want you to know that you know that you are an inspiration. Just and mm, you will always be missed. You will always be known as Batman. You will always, an honor and a pleasure to know someone like you. And just thank you so much for sharing everything that you've got. Your talents and everything. Like you know, thanks, thank you for that. I'll miss you always, Adam. Always. See ya.